Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight at Talladega here with the SRA MS Awareness Gen 6 Series, and I got Jeff Dotson in the booth here with us that's going to give you the rundown of who the 12 people are coming into tonight in the chase. This is the last race of the contender round. Next week is the season finale at Atlanta, and only 6 drivers will move on from tonight to next week in bid for that championship. So, Jeff, you want to give us the names of the top 12?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Freddie D is in the chase along with Kyle Putz, Ariotti, Femi Olat, David Shutt, Connor Anton, Bobby Chaney, Cedric Hunter, Jared Darling, Cody Miller, Jonathan Shipman, and Sean Williams. Now, the other thing to kind of look at here, Rudy, is the final 2 slots. Jonathan Shipman and Sean Williams, they're tied in current point standings. And then we've got another 3-way tie like we did last night in the Truck Series championship event there. And the 3-way tie is against Connor Anton, Bobby Chaney, and Cedric Hunter. So, I mean, and the points are almost identical, and, the difference is, how far away everybody is from one another, except for the final 2. The final 3 guys. The final 3 guys are 14 points behind Jared Darling in 9th place. So those guys have some work to do if they want to kind of, try to, move themselves up, better themselves a little bit. But the rest of it, it's kind of a, a hit and miss game here, with that 3-way tie. Any of those guys can, change it up and see, how that could, shape out. And that 3-way tie is in the top 6. It's for 6th, 7th, and 8th. So, I mean, since the 3-way tie is right at that cutoff, kind of like it was in the trucks last night, it's going to be kind of interesting to see if Connor Anton, Bobby Chaney, or Cedric Hunter, which one of those 3 will be the one that makes it into that final transfer spot.
Yes, sir. That's going to be really tight. Well, if it's anything like last night's race, it was, exciting all the way to the bitter end. Just a fantastic finish. I don't know if any of you got to watch it, but my son Aaron finished second in it. I'm proud of him. I'm a proud daddy on that one. But anyhow, Bobby Chaney won that. It was an absolutely amazing finish. It really was. I mean, there was very few cars out there, trucks out there that didn't have damage, and we had ones that, like David Shutt, that truck was totally destroyed, but he was keeping up there, and he was bidding for the lead a couple of times with a totally destroyed truck. We're still in awe how that happened, but it worked.
Yeah.
But all right, well, we got about 4 minutes left here till qualifying. Now they'll have a single car qualifying here, is what they always do, and they only get 1 lap, 1 out lap and 1 regular lap. So that's kind of the rule here at SRA. When they get to super speedways, it's not open qualifying, and they do single car and only 1 lap. So we're about ready here for those guys to start qualifying. So we will step away here in a couple of minutes, play our national anthem, and when we come back, qualifying will be underway. Yeah, tonight's race should be just about as exciting. Last night we seen a lot of the trucks. Bumper hook was really atrocious last night, and they're saying that these are pretty much the same way here tonight. There's gonna be a lot of bumper hooks going on. So we're hoping and praying they get through it here without a lot of damaged cars, because there is no quick fix.
No.
90 laps. Returning tonight. This being the last race, race of the contender round, actually the Eliminator round, I guess is what you'd really probably call it, because 6 people are going to be eliminated tonight from that chase of the 12 drivers. So only 6 are going to move on to next week. And boy, folks, you got to tune in for that next week at Atlanta. That's going to be a race that, one for the record books, I'm sure. It's going to be exciting. This is these guys know how to race, and boy, they sure know how to put on some good laps at Atlanta. A lot of new paint jobs out here tonight too, I noticed, Jeff.
Yeah.
Sean Williams sporting a new one. He's not running the Taylor Swift car tonight.
Hey, usually he does.
Yeah. Hey, Chemo said hi. Hey, Abbas. Crystal, how you doing? All right, about another minute. Qualifying. I think everybody's pretty much. Boy, I'll tell you, just a slight tap in the back end, and they go around. Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough here tonight. Not going to want to get up there and do any bump drafting on anybody, I can tell you that.
No, sir.
All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick, play our national anthem. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. No times have come in yet. We should be getting some here right directly. So, Jeff, tell us what kind of strategy you would be doing out here tonight.
Well, Rudy, that's a good question. I mean, with my restrictor plate skills, I mean, as I said before, anybody can win at one of these races, and I mean, it really doesn't take too much. But with me, how I know how crazy restrictor plate racing is, and some of the wrecks we saw last night, I think at the start of the race, I just take it easy and hang out in the back for a little bit, maybe let the first wreck happen and try to get through it, and then maybe after that, try to run up front and see, try my luck,
Yeah, we seen last night though. Bobby and Austin Robertson, those guys, they tried to lay way back. Now, if that race would have stayed green all the way, I mean, gosh, they were like a half a lap behind. And I mean that really wouldn't have worked out well. But as the cautions flew and caught them back up to the field, it all played out okay. But with that being said, it was it's something that you got to think about when you're out there. Do you lay back? Do you try to just keep it like within about that 4 or 5 second mark? That way you got, time to kind of dodge the wrecks or anything like that. So, that's what I would like to do, just kind of hang at about the 4 or 5 second mark, behind that lead pack.
Yeah, if anybody that's in chat right now watched last night's truck race, I'll just say one thing now. If you guys seen how Bobby Cheney and a few of those guys were doing, they didn't want to get left that far behind, but it sadly did happen. But I think that actually played in their favor, and we know it played Bobby Cheney's favor. Look what happened to him. He ended up winning the race. So I think it'd be beneficial. I'll get it out in a second. Yeah, to get in there into that perspective and kind of hang back like they did and then get up there and get the win.
I mean, look at them times. These guys are all within less than a half a second.
Yeah.
A half a second from first to 15th. I mean, you can't even measure that. You can't blink your eyes that quick, You
can't, no. I mean, we had 2 drivers last night run identical lap times in qualifying. I'm seeing right now the top 2, Ariotti, Marcus Richardson, they're doing that again. They're running identical lap times here. And then Femio Lat and Stephanie Lessentine, they almost did. Come up with 1-2 short there. But, I mean, just look at the time differences here and just take a look at that, and you can see that, it's a very fast racetrack and everybody's pretty equal. So I think we'll probably see a lot of pack racing tonight with this equalness.
Yes, sir. Yeah, these guys they're going to definitely be right on top of each other. But I think we're going to see a little bit of separation there. I think we're going to see some guys that are they're going to back it off a little bit. It's probably going to be Bobby Cheney and those guys, because if you see, they're not even in the top 15 here in qualifying. So I would not surprise me if they plan on just starting in the back and riding for a while.
Exactly.
All right, that's going to do it for qualifying. Next up, we're going to get them on the grid here. Let's give them a second here to grid up. All right, starting on the pole, Ariotti. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole with a 51.758. Exact same time as Marcus Richardson, the 758. Good night. Them guys, wow, that don't happen very often. Femio Lat with a 761. They're coming in third. Lessentine with a 763. That's just how tight those guys are. And ladies, Stephanie coming in fourth. Connor Anton fifth. David Shutt starting sixth. Benjamin Nelson seventh. Nick Northrup eighth. Tyler Ducharme, good to see Tyler back tonight, in ninth. And Jared Darling rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, tonight's points leader currently in the chase standings currently before it switches tonight and goes back to being even for the final race is Freddie De La Rosa. He'll start 11th. Aaron Davis will start in 12th. Caden Henry will start 13th. Sean Williams in 14th. Josh Robin in 15th. Lachlan McMillan will start 16th. Cody Miller in 17th. Delonta Ballard in 18th. Aaron Cummings 19th. And Ryan Hunt will start 20th. Rudy?
Ryan O'Shell, 21st. Jonathan Cogswell, 22nd. Bobby Cheney, 23rd. Not taking the time. Bobby Maiden in 24th. Cedric Hunter, 25th. James Coulibaly, 26th. And Brian Wortman starting shotgun on the field, 27th position. And folks, if you look under the broadcast screen there is some links to in-car cameras tonight that some of these guys will be broadcasting live from in-car. So you might want to check that out. That'll be pretty interesting if you like riding along with the drivers. You can put it up on the screen side by side with this race. That'd be kind of cool.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. I mean, NASCAR started to do things like that where they, have the regular race, up by the side of somebody else's in car.
Yep.
I've seen that on the app. On the app, you can get numerous amounts of time. So I mean, that'd be something cool to maybe check out there. We got 3 drivers in here tonight that have onboard cams. So go check them out.
Yep. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, and please do subscribe if it's your first time here. We'd appreciate that as well.
Exactly. And we was talking to Chemo there earlier in chat, and he said he kind of leaves me out sometimes that he doesn't say hi to, and I sometimes neglect that, and I don't say hi to you guys in chat. So tonight I'll say hi to everyone in chat and welcome, and hope you guys enjoy the race. As we said, last night's race in the trucks was just edge of your seat nail biter, and you didn't really know what was going to happen, and there was a lot of interesting detail to that race, and a lot of interesting things happened, and I think the same will play it out in this race tonight with the Gen 6 cars.
Yes, sir. Well, we're getting ready to get them started here. They are on their pace lap. Everybody's going to start tightening up the field here. And boy, we know what that means. Green flag racing, baby. Ariotti's going to bring them to the green. Be starting right next to Marcus Richardson, too. And, man, I can't believe those times, those qualifying times were, man, unbelievable. You got that right, Hunter. That's what I would do too. I would hang back a little bit, 4 or 5 seconds, to avoid any wrecks or anything. I think we're going to see this go green for a while. We'll probably get a good 20 laps in or so, and then we may see maybe a caution or something happened or something. We never know. But we're about to go green here. Let's get them going. James Coulibaly not starting the race. 26 drivers going to take the green. All right, pace car is in. Car's blinking like crazy there.
Ready, green, 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 green.
There's the green. We're off and going. Femi Olat is blinking like crazy there, man. Get these babies up to speed. Takes about a full lap to get up to full speed. Go back here on Sean Williams. Oh, we got a wreck already. Oh, no.
Caution,
You have got to be kidding me. That was Jared Darling.
Yeah, it was.
Let's go back and see what happened.
I missed that, though.
Wow, that was crazy. I think it was a bumper hook. We'll see here in just a second, but that's what these guys were talking about, that bumper hook, man. I'll tell you what, Aaron Davis comes up on him. Now he's right on his bumper here. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. Aaron Davis collected him. He got into Femi Olat, but now it's not over yet because he comes back up onto the track right here, and he's going to collect a couple other people. I think they're trying to miss him. Aaron Cummings slips by. Well, no, I guess everybody did miss him, but somebody got into Aaron up there.
Wow.
Who was Brian O'Shell got into Aaron. Wow. After Aaron missed that, I think he'll be all right, though. All right, so, wow, Marcus Richardson's got the lead already? Wow.
Wow.
He didn't waste any time.
And it looks like a tough night. He didn't know. It looks like a tough night for Freddie D already. As I said, Freddie D was point leader coming in tonight, and he's out already.
Yep. Him and Brian O'Shell both took it behind the wall. Well, that's kind of a shame. Well, it does kind of suck when you the first lap of the race you get taken out. Didn't even make a lap, They were just coming around out of turn 2 on the first lap, and that happened.
Yeah.
That does kind of suck. I know. It's terrible, guys. Golly, man. Yeah, what do you think, James? Colin, how you doing? Guys, please do subscribe if it's your first time here. Please do. We appreciate that. I'm just anxious to see who's going to be the 6th moving on to next week at Atlanta. That's going to be... I'm going to just keep us on the air like we did last night, and Bobby can give us a rundown of the 6 that made it in. That's always kind of cool to know,
Yeah.
And Femi Olat is still blinking like crazy. Man, I can't believe it. Well, Stephanie Lessentine in third. She had a great qualifying time. I wish her the best of luck because she has had terrible luck this season. Always seems to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, you know?
Yeah.
Femi, I don't know if they're making Femi go to the back or I don't know what's going on there, but he's blinking so bad. I don't know. That's a shame 2 guys are out already. Golly, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Where's Sean Williams? I don't even see Sean in here. Is he in here?
TeamSpeak? Let's see.
Sean Williams. I don't see him.
Yeah, here he comes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sean, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Rudy? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Well, tell us about the new paint scheme.
New album coming out, new scheme.
Okay, all right.
I've been wanting to make a new one for a while, so I finally just stopped being lazy.
Well, I got to ask you, being you are a Taylor Swift fan, what do you think of her new album? This is kind of like not the Taylor Swift that we knew.
Yeah, it's different. I think it's a good thing. The first one that came out, it was okay, but the second song that just came out like a week ago or whatever, I think is awesome. I love it.
But her first song that came out, though, she's talking about killing herself. What's up with that?
Oh, no, she wasn't. That was metaphorical. A new Taylor.
Well, yeah, metaphorically, but you know, I mean, that's kind of like not the Taylor Swift that a lot of us love, you know, and love her music. I don't know. I guess maybe the change is good. You know, she's trying to draw that younger crowd, and that's the kind of music they like, I guess. But, you know, well, I don't know. I wish her good luck on it. Apparently, it's a big hit, huh?
Yeah, I think it broke a bunch of records on Spotify and YouTube and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's awesome. Well, we love her too, Sean. So we're a big. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan. So maybe not as big as you, but pretty close. Well, what do you think of tonight's race? It's going to be the bumper hook is just absolutely atrocious there.
We weren't even half a lap in. I mean, we weren't even up to speed yet, and someo's getting bumper hooked. It's kind of silly. I mean, just, you know, I don't know. Back off the guy. We're on lap 1.
Yeah, it looked like Aaron Davis got into the back of Jared Darling there and spun him.
Yeah, I mean, I know he didn't mean to or whatever, but it's like, you gotta be careful. Everyone's still trying to get up to speed and all that and race around each other. So. Yeah.
All right, well, just keep it clean, brother. I mean, you know, we don't want to see Taylor Swift get hurt tonight.
I'm gonna try. We're at Dega though, man. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna try and have fun.
Well, hopefully you miss all the big ones, brother.
I hope so.
All right, see you later then. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, they should be getting ready to double up here, Jeff. They should be getting the one to go this time by. Well, it's been on a long green or a long caution here. What?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the cars are so spread out. I'm not really quite fully understanding why they're so spread out, but that will delay the caution with the cars all spread out like that.
It will.
The longer the faster you can get the field tightened up, then it'll go green quicker, you know.
Yeah.
And these guys know that. I don't need to say that. They know that. Well, good job there, DC. Yeah, I just got promoted to B. Hey, all right. Good job. That's always cool. Yeah, it's always exciting when you get promoted like that. Remember going up through the ranks, just going up from rookie to D, and man, I was all pumped up, and then D to C, and then C to B, and then B to A. It was exciting stuff. Couldn't wait for promotion day, you know. You kept refreshing the page and refreshing it and refreshing it. Come on, come on, come on. Remember them days, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, lights are out. They're doubling up, and we're going back green this time. And let's hope they can get more than a lap in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Already had 5 laps of cautions. Jeff, get them going this time. Maybe we'll have better luck if you get them going.
All right, we'll try.
Yeah, I hated week 13. Best thing to do is not race that week. Hated week 13.
But hey, it was always a good deal to, like try your best if you did, because it gave you a little bit of an extra boost with your performance. All right, pace car heads back to pit road. And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Talladega.
Ooh, Cody Miller just... What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know.
He just left there. Well.
Yeah, he's gone.
Stephanie Lessentine. Gets right up on the bumper there, Marcus Richardson. That would be a good teammate to hook up with, Stephanie.
Yes, it would be. I mean, we know him as, I guess you could say, the SRA champion multitude over here.
Yeah, winning the most races, got the record for the most races ever in the whole league and the series.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
He knows where to go, so just stick with him and you'll go places.
Well, these guys are all getting single file. Sean back in 13th.
They must be doing some background work iRacing, right? Because my stuff keeps moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
Lines, and you said you've seen Cody Miller disappear there, and it looks like the reason of that is he received throughput and fell at unacceptable levels. So.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Let's hope he can make it back in.
Yeah, he's good now. Yeah.
Yeah, even if he does go a lap or two down, he'll get that lap back. Cedric Hunter, 18th, after starting 25th. Jared Darling now does have that damage on his car, but I think he's going to be okay as long as he stays in the draft. He'll continue to keep getting the damage fixed on that left front fender. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't lose the draft, I think that car will be okay.
Yeah, he's staying right behind Cedric Hunter there. He might not be good out on the point, but he's good, as long as he stays behind somebody.
Yeah, I'll say with the damage that car has and that we can see, if he can get out in front of somebody on point, it might slow him down. But if he stays behind them and keeps their draft, he'll be okay.
Well, Jonathan Cogswell, 20th. Aaron Cummings, 21st. Well, looks like he's working with Bobby Chaney right now. Bobby is not backed off like I thought he would.
But he's pretty far back here, though. When a crash happens up front, I think he's far enough back to see
check
it
up
and kind of miss it. Yeah, so... But as we talked to him last night, Rudy, he said that he didn't mean to get as far back as he did in the truck race. So I think that, this is kind of the key to that. He don't want to get too far back, so he's fine right now where he's at.
Well, Nick Northrup makes it up into 6th place. Up there on that high side. Aaron Davis right behind him. A lot of aero push around these babies, I can tell you that.
Yes.
What's really kind of funny, I find really funny, is is, you know, we know the trucks aren't as, they don't have as much horsepower, you know, on super speedways as the Gen 6. But you know what? They were running almost identical speeds last night as they're running here tonight.
Yeah, I think they were just about 5-6 miles per hour slower than what
Oh,
these
no.
cars are doing.
No, they were hitting 200 last night in the trucks.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
saw like 198, 197.
Oh, I've seen 200, 201 a couple of times.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, area. Oh, we got a wreck, Nick Northrup.
Caution.
Oh, my word. Let's go back and see. This is wreck number 2 here, folks. Golly,
no.
man.
Sean Williams, Josh Robin, Jared Darling again. Oh, no.
Well, let's see what happened now. Aaron Davis was behind him again. What? Let's see if Aaron Davis hooks Nick Northrup. It looks like that's what happened. That's 2 he's taken out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my word! He took out Jared Darling. Now he took out Nick Northrup.
Well, technically, he got Jared twice because Jared got involved in this.
Oh my, yeah. Oh, he got a bunch of folks caught up into this.
Yeah.
One. Josh Robin,
Sean Williams. I think I even saw Aaron in there.
Oh no.
They go back and make sure 00 wasn't in it. We rewind this back.
Oh my, man, they're still piling up.
He missed it, but he went to the apron to miss it. So that's I just
Yep.
seen the aftermath and thought he got into it, but no, Aaron did miss it. So
Yep. Wow, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Shoo. Golly, man, these guys have got to get it together here. That bumper hook is just atrocious.
yeah,
But that's 2 times Aaron Davis has hooked somebody.
it is. Yeah. Oh no, Nick Northrup takes his car behind the
Yep.
wall already, so his night's done.
I figured he would. That car was pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be great to see Stephanie Lessentine in victory lane once, but let's see if we can maybe, I don't know if these guys are going to pit or not. What do you think? You think they'll come to pit road?
It's possible this early with this many cautions, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're staying to the low side here. I don't know that they might. Yeah, it looks like Marcus, unless he fakes them here.
No,
Yep,
he's bringing
Marcus
them
is coming in.
But a few of them are going to stay out.
Oh, Stephanie Lessentine stayed out.
Yeah, and so did Ariotti. Well, let's grab Stephanie down here and drag her down here and talk to her.
There you go.
Stephanie Lessentine, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Tell us about the call staying out there.
It was a last-minute decision. I didn't really know if I should stay or go down pit road, so I feel like we're not done wrecking. Seeing a lot of really crazy driving for just 12 laps into the race, so I just thought maybe the cleaner area would be up front.
I agree 100%. Well, what we're seeing is that bumper hook. Since the new build, I mean, just like last night's race and the truck races, a lot of bumper hooks in there, and we're seeing the same thing here again tonight. Did they do something in the build that's made that bumper hook like more prominent?
You know, I don't really know. I did do a lot of carb cupping this weekend, and didn't see a whole lot of problems there. I do know that you still can't push cars coming off the corners. Going back to I think it was Daytona for impasse. You know, you saw Ray hook somebody. You know, the bumper hook. It was just the slightest. And my bad, it wasn't Daytona. It was somewhere else. It might have been Michigan or Indy. He just didn't get somebody square, and it just turned him around. So it's something that we've had for a while. It's just more pronounced on a speedway track because we're closer and we can stay bumper to bumper.
True. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Stephanie, it's good to see you out front. Great qualifying time, by the way. Almost looked like you were going to be on the front row. But the 4 of you guys up there, the front 4, were so close in time, it was just unbelievable. So you guys really did something right on that qualifying time. Well, good luck out there, Stephanie, and we hope to see you in victory lane tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Well, looks like we've got 3 guys that dropped out. Nick Northrup, Jared Darling, and Bobby Maiden have all dropped out of the race.
Yeah.
Sean Williams and Lachlan McMillan on pit road. I don't see much damage on Sean's. Oh, yeah, a little bit in the back. Lachlan McMillan, yeah, he's got a lot of nose damage. Josh Robbins' car is toast. Golly, man. Well, Koulibaly makes it back out, or he finally makes it in. He is going to be several laps down, but by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem making that up. We've got 5 guys out of the race, and and 3 of them sitting on pit road. All right, so Stephanie Lessentine, Ariotti, Caden Henry, Marcus Richardson will be 4th, Femio Lap 5th, Ryan Hunt 6th, Cedric Hunter 7th, Connor Anton 8th, David Shutt 9th, and Tyler Ducharme. That's your top 10. Well, I'm glad you guys are having a good time in chat. Keep it up. That's what chat's all about. Good job. Crystal will keep you company there, Chemo. She likes to chat in there. She's a pretty good moderator. That's the whole thing, keeping you guys chatty in there, see? Have fun. Don't get nasty, just have fun.
No trash talking now.
That's right. No trash talking.
Save that for the racetrack.
Yeah, we don't like people talking nasty about the league or MaxSpeedTV. That we do not tolerate. Or racial stuff. Now, forget it. That's over the line. But well, I'll tell you what, I really thought this would be a better race, and I think these guys are kind of astounded by it too, to be honest with you. I think they're kind of, they just don't even know what to think right now because of that dreaded bumper hook. Man, it's just been off the chain here tonight for some reason. Yeah,
well, I've noticed that with the trucks, it's a little harder to do, but I've noticed with these Gen 6 cars, the trucks have it a tad bit too, depending on the way you are to their back bumper. But with the Cup cars and the Xfinity cars are really bad for this. Mm-hmm. It's like they have a net coating bubble or something. Yep. It's like when the back end comes up to the car, you have to be dead. The middle where your grill opening's at has to be dead center of the back end of the car you're behind. And if it's not, if you just get one way to the right a little bit or one way to the left, you're hitting that net coat bubble, and that's actually acting like it's part of the car. So then all of a sudden, whoop, it pushes it, and around they go.
Yeah. So, yep. I'm with you on that one.
But iRacing's not the only thing that has that. I mean, I've seen it in numerous other, video games, from PC to console to everything, and it seems like every racing video game simulation genre, whatever you want to, call it, they've all got something similar to that. When you're on a restrictor plate track, and running like that, all the cars have some kind of little weird net coating bubble there that really doesn't make any sense, and that's what drivers really have to watch out for. They got to make sure that they line up right with that car, because if they don't, that could possibly happen to them and cause a crash.
Yep. Well, Stephanie has decided to start on the outside, which it is the leader's prerogative to do so. And this, that'll be good for the restart here, because she does get the jump. She'll probably come right down to the bottom in front of Ariotti. And those two get hooked up. Look out. That's going to be another thing, like her and Marcus, when they were getting hooked up there. Man, I'll tell you what, they could have ran away.
Yeah, they could have.
Well, thank you, everybody. Benjamin, James, how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, the Nork race is on tonight, or tomorrow night, excuse me. That'll be tomorrow night, Benjamin. All right, here we go, folks. We are doubled up and ready to get them going back green on lap 15. Pace car is in. And thank you for the kind comments. I appreciate it so very much. Really, really is good. That's I love it. That's pretty cool.
The whole MaxSpeedTV
Green, green,
team
green, green.
appreciates it.
There's a green. Stephanie did get a pretty good jump there on that green. I'm looking for her to, yeah, she's going to drop it down to the bottom here in front of Ariotti. And that kind of leaves Marcus Richardson up on the high side by himself. But he's going to fall in behind Ariotti, slips it into a groove there in third place, right in front of Caden Henry. I wish Femi would get that blinking under control. Man, I can't believe they haven't warned him about that. Maybe they have.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's doing a lot of it. Cedric Hunter in 6th place. We got Ryan Hunt up there stuck up on the high side by himself.
Yeah, he's a big mover right now. He started 20th and he's in 6th, and then the guy right behind him in set. Ryan Hunt?
Ryan Hunt, yeah. Well, you're not looking at it live for some reason.
No, I wasn't. Sorry. I apologize, folks. I was still on replay from the last caution. But,
here comes Tyler Ducharme underneath. Ryan Hunt, he just keeps fading. He's just going backwards now. Everybody on that inside line is getting by him.
yes.
Well, those guys have broke away from a second pack back here, led by Aaron Cummings, Bobby Cheney, Brian Wertman. Those guys working together, but they do have the lap car there of James Coulibaly mired right in with them. So, but they're giving themselves a little bit of a buffer from that to the lead. And Stephanie still in the lead. Well, maybe before they wreck, how about we do a little crank it up, Jeff?
Let's do it.
Before they pile them up here. Everybody likes that crank it up. I like it. I think it's cool, man. You can see it. I love it.
Oh, who doesn't?
This gets the old blood boiling in your veins, you know. I just love it.
Gives you an adrenaline rush.
Yes, sir. Adrenaline rush. Believe that.
Well, I'm noticing something that I'm noticing tonight that I didn't notice last night in the truck race is that there was a lot of people trying to, get a second lane going on the high side by this time in the race, and I haven't really seen that a lot tonight. They're all just running in a single file line.
Well, yeah, I think everybody's just a little bit unsure of what to expect with that bumper hook now.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of put the scares into a lot of people out there.
I think you're right.
You got to think about all them guys. There's 12 guys in here that are trying to make it on to next week for that championship. Those 12 guys have got to be really, really nervous right now. They knew coming into tonight that this is what it was going to be. They knew that. That's a given.
Exactly.
And they've just really, really got to be careful. You need to get some of these laps wound down and then go from there, Ariotti still hanging on to Stephanie Lessentine. She's about to lead, tied the most laps led so far with Marcus Richardson here coming around here to take the the checkered flag to take the line. She will be tied with him with 10 laps each. I see Tyler Ducharme is still hanging up there on the high side. Now he's trying to get a little side draft off him, but he's really not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, okay, there, Delonte Ballard heads up there. Now he might get a work on with him. Yeah. Ryan Hunt jumps up there. And boy, look at the difference in the speed there. Tyler Ducharme just picked up 2 positions in a half a lap.
Wow. Now looks like the leaders are starting to come up on lap traffic here. Looks like Sean Williams.
Yeah, he's going to stay low. I think that's a rule or a given here, what they've decided amongst them drivers, that the lap down car will stay low. They will go around him. And that's kind of a good idea if you think about it, because rather than the guy trying to stay up there and hug the wall and possibly causing a problem, let the drivers funnel around him. That's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But man, I am so sorry about Sean having a bad luck here again tonight. Golly, we got a change for the lead. Marcus Richardson on the outside, being pushed by Tyler Ducharme. Whoa, look at that move.
Yeah, he's going to drop it down and break off, I think, or no, he might stay up there.
Nope,
yep,
he's going to come down.
He's coming down, yep.
Very cool, very cool. Marcus Richardson back to the lead.
I think he just said, I think he just said he don't want anybody else leading 4 laps. So he wants to come back up here and clinch at, most laps late again. So
that could be. Well, I see Aaron and Bobby are still working together back here. Aaron pretty much pushed Bobby to that win last night. I'm kind of wondering if Bobby said, you know what, I'm going to help Aaron here, and I'll just stay with Aaron. He helped me last night. I'll work with him. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. Brian
Bobby
Workman
Cheney is a chaser. So
yeah.
I don't think that might be the case.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, Brian Workman started 27th, and he's up to 17th.
Yeah.
I love his car, man. Nice looking car. Check it out, folks. Tell me that ain't American, huh? Proud to be American.
Now all he needs is an eagle head on the hood and it'd be all set.
Yes, sir. Well, I think we've gotten the wrecking out of the way here, and I think we're in for a treat now. I think these guys are they're gonna start working the field here a little bit now and chewing the laps down.
That's what happened to Marcus Richardson, because Stephanie's back in the lead now. He's back on the high side.
Yeah, I don't know, unless he decided to come up there with Tyler, but he's working both lanes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Yeah, you see what he's doing there, though.
Yeah.
See, that way nobody can get a run and get by him.
Yeah, he's blocking traffic.
David Shutt, 9th place.
And that top lane lost a couple of cars behind Ryan Hunt there, so now they're in trouble because those cars have dropped down to the bottom. And now they're just, I don't think 3 cars are going to do it up there, sadly.
Hey, Robert Dudley in there. Good to see you there, brother.
More than half the bottom lane just come up high side. Wow, man, they're changing up. Wow, now the 91 car there of
Caden Henry.
Caden Henry, yeah, he come up now to try to help those guys out. Wow, man, they're just changing lanes all sorts of ways here now. Now the rest of them backed out. Wow, this is weird. They keep going up and down, up and down.
Well, now remember, Stephanie Lessentine did not pit. So if this stayed green for a while, she's going to run out of... Oh, we just got it. Oh, Caden Henry.
Yep, Caden.
And that brings out a caution. Well, let's go see what happened here to Caden.
Another bumper hook? Or was it possibly from Tyler Ducharme?
I'm not sure here. We'll find out in a second. That must have been.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Wow. Yes, sir. Wow.
Looks like he hit that net coat bubble again. He wasn't lined up
Yep.
right. So,
Dang, I'm telling you. Well, that's all we've seen here tonight is those bumper hooks. That's all we've seen. 3 cautions. That's 3 bumper hooks. Well, I think they need to change that. They need to take that off of there because I think it's stupid. But
I think they need to go back and rework the coating on this car and see what they can come up with. Because I mean, you can tell there's in some instances when you're looking at the car, you can tell they do touch the car. And then last night at the truck race, there was one I went back and looked at. There was like probably enough room to slide a small little piece of paper in between them, and they never touched. But it was like the air moved them, or it was like a bubble, you know, kind of like there was like a piece of the vehicle supposed to have been there, but it wasn't. And then they touched that, and it moved the vehicle. So, I mean, you know, as I said, I've seen it through multiple different sims and, you know, racing games. So, I mean, that must be something that's really hard to get away from for, you know, the coders and everything like that,
right.
You know, for the people making it, because I've seen it in numerous amounts of things.
Yeah.
So,
Robert, what are you talking about? The chase races for rivalry racing.
Huh?
I'm not sure what he's talking about. Am I doing, or is that something Charles is doing maybe? Charles might be doing that. I'm not sure what he's talking about there. Broadcasting. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, James, or Robert. Well, Marcus did pit. He's coming off pit road. Well, David Shutt, he did stay out, so he gets a bonus point there for leading a lap. Bobby Cheney second. Brian Wortman third. Now Marcus Richardson just coming off of pit road will be fourth. Cedric Hunter fifth. Ryan Hunt sixth. Connor Anton seventh. Stephanie Lessentine now back in eighth. Tyler Ducharme ninth. And Delonte Ballard finally breaking into the top 10. Well, who do you want to talk to, Jeff? Go for it.
Well, all right, let's talk to Mr. Cheney. Bobby Cheney, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, man, tell us about the run you're having out here tonight. It looks like you guys kind of, you know, stumbled upon the caution bug here than, you know, a little bit earlier than what you did in the truck race last night. But you won the truck race last night, got into the chase. What's the strategy and game plan for tonight's race to get into the final 6 for this series?
Just try to stay out of trouble. You know, I was running back here in the back, just trying to let them wreck. The bumper hook is really bad tonight. It's actually worse tonight than it was yesterday. So, you know, not everybody's well disciplined, and you know, it's hard to lay off somebody when you get a run. So they're just gonna have to teach themselves to do that, because it's insta hooking people and wrecking. But
exactly.
This here left me, you know, I pitted that last time, and everybody pitted here, so I figured I'd come up here and get some track position and see what happens. It gets too hectic, you know, I'll just back out, go to the back. There's going to be some more wrecks. I just need to avoid them and, you know, hopefully be there at the end again. That's what I need to do, is put myself there at the end, and they have a shot.
Exactly, yeah. Last night you kind of, you know, said you went back farther than what you wanted to get off the pace with the Delonte Ballard there in the other truck. But tonight you haven't really been, you know, getting off the pace too much. You've been keeping with the draft. So I think as long as you can play that out, you might look good and get another win out of this, possibly, hopefully.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, if I have a shot, we'll try. But I got to think big picture too. So, you know, got to get a decent finish, because there's a 3-way tie for 6th place. So I mean, I got to think big picture. But if the opportunity's there to go for the win, I'll definitely go for the win.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, one other thing here. Talk about the bumper hook tonight. You know, with that in the perspective, we didn't see it a lot in the trucks last night. But one of the deals that we've seen, that I kind of seen in the trucks, and I kind of watched, it kind of looked like there's like a bubble. Like, you know, it kind of looks like there's supposed to be a solid piece of the vehicle there, but there's not, and a car hits it, because I seen a a deal where they never touched, but it looked like a bumper hook. Do you think that's possible on these cars? Maybe a little bit worse. That might be an issue for one of the wrecks tonight.
I mean, it's hard to really tell. I mean, I haven't really, when I push somebody, I know me and Aaron Cummings were working together there. I'm trying to hit them square. But, if guys are pushing guys, one's going one way, one's going the other, they're going to insta hook, so.
Exactly, yeah. So, hey, and Aaron worked with you last night, since maybe you two can, keep it up and work together tonight and get back in the same position you was in last night. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I think he pitted there. I know he's got some damage, but we were keeping up pretty good. Just, if Aaron's there, definitely we'll work with him for sure.
Well, you got a lap lead. You got a lap lead. You got a bonus point, brother.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Try to get maximum points. That's what I'm trying to do here.
Exactly. All right, Bobby. Well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in the rest of your race tonight.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
It's really a shame. We've lost a lot of great racers out here tonight. Freddie De La Rosa, Brian O'Shell, Bobby Maiden, Jared Darling, Nick Northrup. Now Caden Henry is taking it behind the wall. And we've still got 3 guys on pit road: Sean Williams, Lachlan McMillan, and Josh Robin. James Koulibaly, which started late, actually started 11 laps or something late. He's back. He's up to 20th just because of all that.
Yeah. And there's another car in front of him. It's Sean Williams, and he's on pit road right now. So once he gets past him, he'll pick up another position, moving to 19th.
Oh, he just did.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, now next, in another 8 laps, he'll pick up 18th from Caden Henry.
Yep. And then, no, he's still on track, so no, that'd be the last position he gets as of now. But, because Cody Miller's still on track, but he's 1 lap down, so if another caution could fall Cody's way here, he could possibly get back on the lead lap.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Cody back on lead lap there if he, they got his internet problems or whatever the deal was there, why he fell through.
Yeah.
If he can get back on the lead lap, he'll be back in contention here. I think the way it's all coming about, it's all going to work in his favor. You can be assured of that. So, but Bobby Cheney in the lead, yes. The win last night, he brought all that momentum into tonight.
Yeah, but being in the lead this early, I don't think going to test for anything yet. But I think we'll probably see Bobby try his best. And as I said when we talked to him, if it doesn't work out too well, he'll go right back to the back and just kind of ride it out until it gets closer to the finish of the race, and then try to come back up front and kind of do what he did last night.
Yeah, let's just hope that he isn't the victim of one of those bumper hooks up there. Man, oh man, Now we got Cedric Hunter right behind him. Hopefully Cedric doesn't get too anxious there and, try to push Bobby and I guess is what they're saying is you do not want to push in the turns.
No.
Turns is an absolute no-no because you will get hooked. If you hook that leader, I'll tell you what, it's going to be bad. It's going to take out half a field.
Yeah. It kind of comes back down to the other simulation, video game type deal thing here, because I've noticed from a lot of those too, when you race stock cars on restrictor plates like Talladega and Daytona, you can absolutely not push in the corners. They just didn't like it. So, I mean, if iRacing's, coding and everything's kind of similar, there's going to be no way you can push in the corners at all because the bumper hook's just even more atrocious than it is on the straightaways. So, but I think it has to do with, how you line up to the car and both cars turning. One car could be turning just a slight bit different than the other one through the corner, and that's what causes the jumble, to get them jumbled up.
Well, we're back under green.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And Cedric Hunter is going to stay right behind Bobby Cheney for now. Connor Anton 4th. And I see Tyler pushing the daylights out of him. I want to stay off that bumper, Tyler.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we've seen the first 2 cautions brought out by Aaron Davis doing a bumper hook, and then that last one, Tyler Ducharme. Stephanie Lessentine, 9th place. She's trying to work her way back up to the front. She's up on that high side there behind Ryan Hunt. Right along with her for a minute. See if they're making any headway on that high side. Not much.
We do have Fabio Latin and Lawrence Ballard come behind now. It's got a 4-car pack might help out a tad bit more. We see Aaron Cummings going back into the top 10 picture here again from last night's truck race. He ran a solid top 10 night, and he's finally got his way back up to the top 10 here tonight in the Gen 6 Series.
Yeah, he's a 12th at the moment, but that outside line's working pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, he was 10th. The outside line's moving fast, so they're starting to get some power up there on that. But I noticed there when I was talking about Aaron getting back up towards the top 10 there.
Yeah.
Going down the back straightaway, Marcus Richardson and Tyler Ducharme kind of like doing a fan movement. They moved like way out in the wall and came back down, so I don't really know what was up with that, but could be trying to get some side draft off one of the cars on the bottom. And now they take it down to the bottom and leave Ryan Hunt up there by himself, and these guys behind him will try to get up to him now.
Oh, yeah.
Help out. But those two cars coming off that, they might lose some power now.
Yeah, Connor's working with these guys up here, Ryan Hunt, and he's going to push Ryan Hunt right to the lead. Look at this.
Yeah, wow.
Look at this run they got.
Yeah, Stephanie's right there behind the booster. She's giving them some extra power boosts here as well, and Fabio Lat's behind her. So I think this 4-car pack is working slightly, but I don't know for a longer run if they can hold on to the bottom car pack down there.
They're down there getting a little side draft.
That always helps.
Yes, sir. And Ryan Hunt did get the lead on that and collected a bonus point.
Yes, he did.
Well, Bobby Cheney got shuffled back to 5th. These guys are all staying pretty tight right now in a pretty good group here. Benjamin Nelson, last one in that group. And for some reason, Brian Wertman is way off of the pace back here. Working with, I think he's working with James Coulibaly.
I believe so. That's who he's working with.
And, you know, that's really not a bad place to be, though. But I would stay right around that time. He's about 4.3 seconds, but they're losing time to them leaders because it's hard to keep up with a big pack of cars like that. 14 of them in that pack.
Yeah, now Marcus Richardson back up to the high side in front of Ryan Hunt. Now Tyler Ducharme in front of Bobby Cheney will try to get the lead here.
It took a little while for Tyler to get there, but he come from 9th, and man, great run for Tyler. First race back in quite a while here. He's got a little bit of a lead on Marcus Richardson, but that high side always gets a run on the high side on the straightaway. So let's see if Tyler can stay up there just long enough to lead this lap. I don't think he will. I think probably Marcus. Yeah, Marcus is going to get him at the line. It was close, but Marcus got it. Well, they got a pretty good lead this time. And Bobby Cheney comes up and gives Tyler a little bump there, making sure he stays square with the car. It just takes a lot of patience and a lot of throttle control to do just exactly what Bobby Cheney's doing right now.
Oh yeah. A certain type of finesse, you have to master with that, with throttle and braking control, and to just get everything down right. But they don't use their brakes at Talladega or Daytona, but
no,
just letting off the throttle a tad bit, kind of, I've heard a couple guys say burp the throttle, so if you burp the throttle just a little bit when you're behind somebody, that can help out tremendously from having a bumper hook attack, So,
oh yeah. Aaron Davis back up to 5th. I'll try to stay on him for a minute, but he is in 8th here. He's been blinking like a freight train here tonight.
Still is.
Yeah, Stephanie Lessentine 9th. She's trying to work with that high side. And we're going to go 3 wide. Stephanie pulls it out. She's going to go 3 wide up on the high side.
Wow. And she's got a following behind her here. A lot of guys actually pulled out there with her, and they're going to try something here. Maybe try to get those two in the middle there in that little black hole, going backwards there. So I don't think it's working out too well.
Well, she had a great run there, and she didn't want to lose that momentum. So that's the best thing to do, is just pull out, go around them or something. If you lose it, you can always drop back down in line. But for right now, she seems to be happy just staying up there. I don't know. That's not a very safe place to be either.
No,
if something happens, this is the speeds that they carry. There we go. Richardson gets into Stephanie.
Oh no.
Oh my. There was a bumper hook. Let's go see what happened. And that
Ryan Hunt.
was on
somewhere. Caution.
Marcus Richardson.
Ooh, Delonta Ballard getting a piece of that too.
Now watching here now, Ryan does come up. Yep, just got a good run, and he wasn't square. And that just hooked Marcus right there. Well, Marcus did a pretty good job of keeping it off the wall, but he gets hit by Stephanie and collects her in it. Delonte. Oh, man. We got a bunch of them into it. Yeah. David Shutt. Wow. All right, so back up live. Marcus is on pit road. As Tyler Ducharme is in the lead. Well, this is going to change things up a little bit. Boy, the front's not going to be quite as good as they were now. Them guys, anyhow. Stephanie smoking like crazy. Oh, her day is over. Again, Stephanie, a victim of circumstance right there. Dang it. I hate it for her.
Yeah.
She's not the only one smoking. Somebody else. Looks like David Shutt. He's smoking pretty bad too. Golly, man. I hate it for these folks. Well, let's maybe get David Shutt up here and talk to him and see how bad his car is.
All right, here he comes.
David Shutt, you got a copy?
Sir.
How bad is the car, brother?
No, it's smoking. We'll be up the road for a while, but hopefully some more guys will work out.
Again, just wrong place at the wrong time or something there. Just that dreaded bumper hook. It looked like Ryan Hunt got into the back of Marcus Richardson and started that, and you just got collected in it.
Yeah, it's just Hunt hasn't raced in a while, so I don't know if he just hasn't raced his package, but I guess he forgot that there's really bad bumper hooking in his cars, and I went really low and I thought I was going to make it, but I didn't see that Stephanie got hit.
Yeah.
And I had no chance after that, so.
Well, do you think the bumper hook's worse since the last build, or do you think it's the same?
I don't know, really. I don't race these races too much, but it seems to be a problem tonight, and I don't remember there being that many issues last race, so I guess it seems to be worse.
Well, we had a problem last night with the trucks, too, if you remember.
Yeah, we did, but it seems to be, I mean, he wasn't really, at least according to the replay, he didn't move up that much. He was actually pushing on the right rear, which is what you would think would be okay, but I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. If you're not like perfectly dead center or on somebody where you can stay steady on them, best thing to do is to kind of just back off a little bit and don't touch the back of their car, because it just seems like the slightest touch is what's sending these people around.
Yep.
What a lot of good cars out tonight, David.
Yep. And it's always the guy who causes the wreck that makes it through. So that's always frustrating.
I know. I know. It always seems to be that way. But all right. Well, sorry about your luck, David. And well, let's see. You're in the chase.
I am. There have been some people that have wrecked out. So currently sitting 15th. Gonna fix all the damage I can.
Well, we're
Get
gonna
out there and still make up enough points.
We're gonna wait around at the end here and get the official results and announce who the top 6 will be going into next week. So we'll do the same thing as we did last night with the trucks. So,
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it goes. I'll be paying attention as well.
You bet. All right, thanks, David, and sorry about your bad luck, man. Go get them next week.
Thanks, Rudy.
Pretty dejected voice there coming out of David, and I can't blame him, man. That's the bummer, you know. It goes back to what I said last night. You race your heart out all season long. You get to this point in the race, and this is a kind of a, you're almost in a do or die situation. You've either got to run well, you've got to stay up there in that top 4 or 5 to maintain the points that you have to make it into the top 6 to go into next week. And then something like this happens, and it, could possibly take him out of contention for next week.
It can, yeah. That's what I think. That's why a lot of people, choose the restrictor plate races to kind of have it as the last race before the next round, is because it just makes everything so interesting. Can change things up drastically, and it's so cutthroat. It's just like you don't know what's going to happen, and I think that's the reason why. I mean, it does put the excitement into it, it does put the suspense, and puts the questions out there, and like, wow, that really happened, and wow, this is amazing. So, but it's still been a great race so far, but it is a damper for the guys that that were in a chase hunt and now that are setting out with damaged race cars.
Yeah. And we got 48 to go, and we've already had 4 cautions. That's this isn't the usual racing that we see coming out of SRA. We always see these guys go 50, 60 laps caution free, or even make the whole race. We have seen them go caution free here at Talladega. So it's really, something is amiss, and I don't know. I don't know what to say that could address it to fix it. I really don't know.
I mean, usually when we see crashes and stuff like this and wrecks like this, it's usually a league that has a quick fix enabled. And I'm not saying nothing against anybody or nothing wrong, but I'm just saying from what I've seen, most leagues go to, just to their automatic thinking and go like, man, the quick fix is making everybody drive this way. Apparently not. So.
Nope. Well, Tyler Ducharme in the lead, Bobby Cheney second, Cedric Hunter third, Aaron Davis fourth. Femi's there. Femi Olat fifth, Connor Anton sixth, Ariotti seventh, Benjamin Nelson eighth, Aaron Cummings ninth, and Ryan Hunt 10th. That's how they're lining up right now.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I was just going to say Jonathan Cogswell up to 11th there after starting 22nd, so he's a big mover.
Yeah, he's just having a great run tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Delonte Ballard started 18th. Cody Miller, we know his deal there. He fell out, but he's back on the lead lap now, and he's running in 13th, so there's a shot for him to win.
Exactly. That is a good question, though. I mean, like you said, Rudy, with the race we've been having tonight, and this is kind of not a custom for SRA, what could you do to maybe kind of help it next time? I mean, but as I said, we've already kind of, audited out the quick fix, because they don't have quick fixes over here, so that ain't the cause. But, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I think a lot of the thing to do with it tonight is just these guys are racing harder than what they normally would because it's the last race for that cutoff to try to get to the top 6 for Atlanta. And I think that's just the thing we got to go with here, and that's just, hard driving, and sometimes hard driving can, I'm not saying nothing against anybody, but I'm just saying sometimes hard driving can, have a room for mistakes. So, I'm kind of thinking that might be, the case here tonight.
Well, and then you got to think, what we've seen is the guys that have been doing the bumper hooking are the guys that are not in the chase. So, they got to kind of think about that when they're up there close to somebody. They need to think about, you know, hey, if I touch him, I could bumper hook him. He's in the chase. I don't want to ruin his night, you know. And we've seen a lot of guys taken out of this race just because of that. So
yeah.
All right, well, get him going here, Jeff.
All right, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back for pit road. But the drivers have a little bit longer of a wait since the start-finish line is past pit road. Wow, they're taking off already. I was wondering what was going to look kind of look slow there for Tyler Ducharme, but he dives it down and everybody green.
How about that run Aaron Davis is having, man? He is doing well. I mean, yeah, he caused the first 2 cautions there with that bumper hook, but you know what? He's still running good.
Very good, yep. And wow, Marcus Richardson takes his car behind the wall.
Oh, yeah. I figured that was going to happen. Well, we're down to only 15 drivers left in this race right now.
Yeah.
Ariotti back up to 6th. He was our pole setter. Wow, lots of weaving going on back here. Aaron Cummings up to 8th. Ballard, 10th place. Aaron pulls out. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Nobody can explain to me sometimes why he does things.
I can't explain it. So.
I don't know. I'm lost. And he leaves the bottom open again. And Coulibaldi's going to get a run on him. But he's going to go back even further. Jonathan Cogswell coming up on him now. Him and Cody Miller. I had to talk to Cody about getting a paint job on that car. What do you think?
He doesn't actually have a paint job on that car?
Well, I'm not seeing one. Hold on. Let me restart trading paints here because for some reason...
I was just curious because I wasn't seeing one either. I thought maybe mine just needed to be refreshed.
We'll let it go here and let it redo its thing here.
So if he's not running one, and I'm seeing things then. So.
Well, so far the guy that's led the most laps, Marcus Richardson, with 18 laps led, is out of the race. So...
yeah.
Now, Tyler Ducharme is coming to take a lap number 11 that he's led. Bobby Chaney trying to solidify his chance into the race next week. Where'd you say he was in the points?
Bobby?
Yeah.
He is in the 3-way tie right now with Connor Anton and Cedric Hunter. They are 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, Cedric is running in 3rd, Connor's in 6th. So he would break that 3-way tie anyhow. Whether he's going to make it into the chase or not, we'll see. They're lined up pretty good back here. Benjamin Nelson pulling this second group. Coulibaldi gets shuffled out. He is a lap down, or many laps down. Yeah, I'm still seeing the same paint job. Well, I don't know. It's still downloading here. I don't know.
Well, I'm actually looking at Cody Miller's car right now. It's all white.
Yeah.
But on the
yellow.
back, there's... oh, yeah, okay. Mine's all white.
With yellow numbers.
Yeah, yeah. And on the back, he has a Facebook logo. And then on the back panel behind the rear tire, there's a Twitch logo for Twitch channel. So he's got a custom paint scheme. It's just that it doesn't really have a lot on it.
We need to talk to him about that. He needs to get that fixed. Come on, Cody. Sharpen it up a little there, buddy. Well, these guys have pulled away quite a little bit. And Brian Wertman has lost the draft again. He's way back here by himself. The last one on the lead lap. Hey, there's Josh. How you doing, Josh? Yeah, Josh is in the working crowd now. He ain't got time for us anymore, Jeff. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just picking on Josh. Femiolat, 5th place. Now, Ariotti and Delonte Ballard and these guys going up on the high side. They need maybe there we go. Femiolat pulls out. That'll help them a little. They may have something going on now. Usually when you get 4 cars up there, you can usually do pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with that up there, I mean, Ford can do decent, but the more you got, the better it's going to be.
Right.
Wow, what are they doing up there? Wow, look at that movement.
Yeah, I don't know what Tyler's doing there. Coming to 40 to go. 40 laps to go here at Talladega tonight, folks. We're well past halfway. You know we got to pick on you, Josh. Sorry, buddy. Well, Ducharme's doing pretty good here, keeping those guys back. I think that outside line can't get it together just quite good enough to get by them, but Femiolat is coming. He's got it up to 2nd. Ballard up to 4th.
Yeah, Delonte's starting to put some pressure on these guys up here now.
Oh, Ariotti went way high. What's going on, Ari? What's he doing way up there? There ain't nobody up there.
Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy.
He's going to lose the draft.
Yeah, he's losing it bad now.
There, he just let Ryan Hunt go by.
He's going to dive in behind him here and try to catch back up to the track. The way he's driving that line right now, I don't think he's going to catch back up to it. I think he's going to lose it more than catch it.
Yeah, he's going to go to the back of the field here if he ain't careful.
Yeah.
He's got that whole inside line just driving by.
Yeah.
Aaron Cummings pulled out, hopefully to help Ari get a little bit of a pull there. And he dove it back down. Well, I don't know. Is he going higher or is he going low? Make up your mind there, Aaron. Cogswell going to slip underneath. And Cody Miller. What a comeback for Cody, though. Golly,
yeah.
Man. And what a driver. You know, I mean, I know we talk about it probably way too much, but just the most improved driver in the league here this season. Just absolutely amazing. Connor Anton in 8th place.
Wow, I think Aaron Davis and Femiolat trading internet connections here. Now Aaron Davis is blinking really bad.
Oh, boy. Benjamin Nelson coming alive.
Yeah. Whew.
He's getting back up into the mix of things. Brian Wortman took his car behind the wall.
Yeah, he did.
Aw, man.
A lot of guys out at this race right now, and one girl.
Yeah.
Can't leave her out. But a lot of guys and one girl out of this race, sadly. How many are out here?
Sean Williams is back out on the track.
Yes, he is.
He'll pick up a few positions here before the end of the race. And Femiolat to the lead.
All in total, there's 9 drivers completely out of the race. And Femi's gone now.
Yeah, I know it. Wow.
I think he must have traded his internet back with That's something new, swapping internet connection. And he's out again. And now he's back again. Wow.
All right, they're all coming to pit road. Whoa, he's out in the grass.
Oh!
Good save. Ryan Hunt takes the lead. But a bunch of them coming to pit road here. This could be their yeah, this could be their final pit stop.
I think it could. And it's a green flag pit stop, so it's going to change everything up dramatic, just crazy here. I mean, you know, sorry I couldn't get the word out, but
Jonathan Cogswell takes over the lead as the rest of the field comes to pit road. Ryan Hunt leading them all down. Ryan Hunt, Connor Anton, Benjamin Nelson, Cody Miller, and James Coulibaly comes in with them. James has picked it up, clear up to 15th.
Yeah.
Wow. For being 11 laps down, he's up to 15th. That's pretty wild.
And that's his car number, 15, so maybe you're lucky for him tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to see Cogswell come in here because he's out here by himself. He needs to try to figure out what he needs to do to get with somebody to work with.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to eat him up. He's coming up on Aaron Cummings. Maybe those two, maybe them two could get to working together. But I don't know how long that's going to last because Aaron is in danger of going a lap down here.
Yeah.
Don't know why he had such a bad pit stop there. I thought he did all right. Yeah, it looks like Jonathan's going to work with Aaron here for a little bit. So that's good. That'll keep Aaron on the lead lap anyhow.
I mean, I think Jonathan really seen it. There was really no use in passing Aaron here because, you know, and he's actually going to use Aaron to his advantage because he can actually save a tad bit more fuel drafting behind him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Benjamin Nelson made a fantastic pit stop, 6.7 seconds. Well, obviously it was a two-tire change in fuel only, but that was a record two-tire pit stop.
Might not even been a tire change at all.
Yeah,
It was fuel only.
Yeah, that's possible too. Yeah. Well, it's going to make that car a little squirrely to handle once you get a lot more laps on there.
Yeah. But for a restrictor plate track, it wouldn't be that bad. I've done it before, and I've known a few other people that's done it before. I've went a lot of laps without changing the tires, and I've seen a few guys go the whole entire restrictor plate race on iRacing without changing tires at all. So I mean, it can be done, but it could be tricky as well.
Aaron just barely hanging on to the tail end of the lead lap right now. Jonathan's still leading, but they're chopping that time down. Well, not as much now that he's staying there with Aaron. If he wasn't working with Aaron, they would be chopping that time down drastically. All right, looks like he's going to pull out and go by Aaron now. Aaron's going to drop down in there. That'll help. That's going to help both of them, actually. Femio Lat does go a lap down. I think there was a pit road penalty or something on that, so he will go a lap down. Back up here, second place, Benjamin Nelson. And this is going to get to be a bigger pack here, folks. There's only 3 of them in this pack, but right behind them is Tyler Ducharme and the rest of this field.
Yeah.
And they're closing.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Bobby Cheney right now is the last car on the lead lap, and he absolutely has nobody working with him. He's by himself.
Yeah. Well, he's got the leader coming up behind him. If he's by himself, this will be good because Cogswell and Aaron will be able to help him a little bit once they get caught up to him. Yeah, Bobby had a terrible pit stop. I don't know what the deal was. Well, we're staying green for a while now, anyhow.
Yeah.
And Tyler Ducharme and these guys have caught up to them leaders. Let's see what happens here. They're going to pull out and just go right on around them, I guess. They got a lot of momentum to do it, so.
My question is, how much longer can Jonathan go on fuel here? I mean, he's about to run out.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm trying to see when he pitted last. '39. He pitted last on lap 39. That can't be right. Yeah, lap 39. So, wow. That's a lot of laps.
Yeah, so right now he's on a 23-lap run with that, so.
Well, they've caught up to Bobby Cheney. Now they got a 3-car draft here. See, when Cogswell pits, now that's going to put Aaron back on the tail end of the lead lap with Bobby Cheney, and those two could be right back into the same situation that they were in last night, where Aaron pushed Bobby to the win. So, you know, depending on how things work out, I don't know. Coulibaly up to 14th. Picked up a lot of positions. Sean Williams just went into 19th. So he's got seeing another 22 laps. He can pick up 4 more positions here before this race is over.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Man, he'll finish 15th if he can keep after it. Well, Cogswell and Cheney have pulled away from Aaron a little bit. I think that little bit of damage Aaron's got on the back of his car there is starting to affect his speed a little bit.
I believe you're right.
He's having trouble keeping up.
Yeah.
These guys are closing. Delonte Ballard now takes over point here in this group. They've all joined forces right up together here. Delonte, Tyler Ducharme, Connor Anton, Benjamin Nelson, Cedric Hunter, Aaron Davis, Ryan Hunt, all working together. Ariotti now is in a group here of, he's working with Cody Miller and James Coulibaly. So Aries off the pace. Now's when it gets kind of to the point where, with the green flag pit stops and everything, has really kind of changed the whole complexion of this race.
Yeah. That's really the deal here with the green flag pit stops. I mean, we didn't see that last night in the truck race. The truck race didn't have any green flag pit stops, I don't think. So, with that being said tonight, that's just changed this race drastically.
Yeah, it sure has. You know, Delonte Ballard in second, but these guys, they've been closing on Jonathan Cogswell. They've came from over 30 seconds back up to 23 seconds back.
Now, the longer
still,
he stays out with just Bobby Cheney here, I think the 4 cars in the pack are going to start to catch him. And it might not be too good. And when he pits, he might be way far back. But I think if he would have pitted a couple of laps ago when he had like a 30-second lead on these guys, he could have had a possible chance to get right out in the pack with them.
Yep, Cheney running in 11th. This is not where he wanted to be.
No, it isn't.
Something really went wrong on that last pit stop. I don't know, maybe could you go back and look and see what happened on his pit stop?
Yeah, I can try. Let's take a look.
Something, because he was on pit road for 12.3 seconds. I don't know what the deal was with that. Whether he had to back up in his pit stall or something. Something went drastically wrong, because he did not come back out with the group that he went in with. Poor Aaron, he gets hung out to dry again, nobody to work with. Guys are starting to catch up to Sean Williams. And it looks like he's got enough of the damage fixed up there. He should be able to keep up with them if they can join forces with them. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure what happened here. I'm looking and he took 2 tires only, but I'm thinking everybody else must have only took fuel or something. I'm going to go back and look at Cedric Hunter here and see what he did. Oh, Cedric Hunter took 2 tires only as well. So.
Oh boy, that was horrible right there. Femio lap blinked, and Delonte was right there, and all of a sudden Femi come back. And Delonte had to turn to get around him.
Wow.
Whoa, that could have been bad.
Yeah, but wow, yeah. Since you asked me with Bobby Cheney's pit stop, to me it looked flawless, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It shows he was on pit road 12.3 seconds.
He was, yeah. He definitely was. And he only took 2 tires. He took left side tires. And then Cedric Hunter behind him got into his pit box. Well, Cedric Hunter got into his pit box before Bobby did. Cedric only took 2 tires too, but it looked like he was there as long. He got out. But those guys did manage to get out in a small little group. But you could, when they were leaving pit road, you could still see the cars in front of Bobby Cheney. But when they got on the track, it was kind of like he lost their track. So.
Well, 20 to go.
Yep, Jonathan Cogswell's still out here. This is just kind of like a head scratcher for me right now. Is like, when's he going to come in?
Yeah, he's got to come in pretty soon here. Like I said, I looked back and I can't find anywhere. Like I said, the last lap that I seen him on pit road was on lap 39. So that was a lot of laps ago. Let's see, 20, 40, 60. I'm trying to think. 39, that would be 40. And they're on lap 70. It'll be, 30 laps. I guess that ain't that bad. But he's going to be thinking about coming to pit road pretty soon. You get about, 37 or 38 laps, I think?
Yeah.
On a tank of fuel. If memory serves, maybe 35. So I'm thinking he'll probably be coming in here in about the next 5 or 6 laps.
Yeah.
So that's going to leave Bobby Cheney out there by himself. Well, Ballard and company are coming. They're down to under 17 or under under 18 seconds. Put it that way.
So, with the math that we've done, Jonathan Cogswell hasn't been on pit road since the last caution flag. When the last caution flag flew, that was when he pitted. So, and that was around lap 39, 40, 41. So, I would say in this case, he's got to be getting low on fuel.
Yeah. Well, Stephanie, sorry you had another bad week this week. Golly, girl, you just can't get a break. Just a victim of circumstance there, getting collected into that. Sorry about your bad luck. Well, hopefully you can come out next week at Atlanta and kick some tail, huh? How's that? Down to 16 seconds. So these two cars are nowhere near as fast as that whole pack. Aaron now is going to be joining in with this lead pack, or well, not the lead pack, but this pack, and that should help him out a little bit. Ooh, but he's trying to dodge the bullet there. Yeah, this should help Aaron out a little. They all just powered around him, but well, I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, the race itself's been great, and the green flag pit stops have just changed everything just dramatically now. And now looking at Jonathan Cogswell, when's he coming to pit road? You know, his last pit stop was around lap 40, so I mean, that's a long time ago from, you know, we got 15 laps to go though. And I don't think he can make it 15 more laps. So I think we'll have to see what happens here with Jonathan and the rest of the field and what the outcome will be.
These guys are closed down to 14 seconds. Boy, I wouldn't think you'd want to pit with, like, you know, 13 or 14 to go. Oh man, that's gonna really suck.
Yeah.
Well, Femio Lat just got around Aaron Cummings and puts Aaron back to 13th now. Cheney, last one on the lead lap, still trying to stay ahead of Cogswell to stay on the lead lap. Waiting on Jonathan to come to pit road. 14 to go. I know he can't make it the whole way.
I don't think so.
No way. Yeah, that seems to be the story of Stephanie's life, don't it, Chemo? She gets caught up in something every week. The good racer. I know she could kick my butt. Well, Sean Williams just went into 17th. And he should still be able to, in another 10 laps here, him and David Shutt will both get by Brian Wertman. Shutt is back out on the track. He's not completely up to full speed, and the car is kind of jacked up a little bit. I'm going to ride along with him here. He's got the wheel turned like, wow, about 50 degrees to the left just to go straight down.
Wow.
Well, about probably 30 degrees. But to go into the turn, he's got to turn at about 45 degrees just to go into the turn.
And you can tell that car is just driving kind of sideways here.
He's just trying to save the best that he can out of it. If he can make it another 6 laps, he'll pass up Brian Wertman for 15th.
Yeah.
And he's trying to stay ahead of Sean Williams. Now, Sean's a lot faster than him. Cogswell still out here turning left. Coming to 11 to go. He's coming in.
No, no.
Cogswell coming in. I'll bet you it's going to be a fuel stop only. Take a splash of gas and get the heck out of there.
Yeah, but the only thing that's going to help him right now be a caution, because, I mean, these guys just flew by him.
Yep. Aaron Davis took over the lead. Yep, that's what it is. No tires, just fuel. All right, he's away. Well, Aaron Davis taking over the lead. Just led his first lap of the race. Benjamin Nelson in fourth. Oh, Cogswell is back out on the track, but he's by himself, and he's about 9 seconds ahead of Bobby Cheney. I don't know if he's maybe dragging the brake a little bit to see if he could get Bobby to catch up to him or not. That's what it kind of looks like to me. I'm looking at the speeds here. He's kind of waiting up for Bobby a little bit. Cody Miller, 9th place. Pretty good comeback again tonight.
Yeah, very good for him.
Yeah, for being a lap down after falling out and have to come back and, oh man, worked his way back into 9th, working with Ariotti. James Coulibaly right behind them in 14th. Well, I just don't know if I could, if I was Aaron, I don't know if I could race like that. He's on Femi Olat's tail, but Femi just keeps blinking right ahead of him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd be so nervous.
Oh, I would be too. I know I blink a lot, so I try to move out of somebody's way here lately, and to not do that. But yeah, that's just, I mean, it's tough. It sucks, you know. I mean, to have blinking problems like that, blinking issues, but you still want to try your best, you know, and do the best that you can. But sometimes with the issue like that, you just can't, because you don't want to get anybody else's way or cause a
right. Well, they're going to put Bobby Cheney a lap down.
That is not where he wanted to be with 7
Oh,
laps
no. No, sir. Oh, it's getting a little rough there. Oh, and they're bumping. Bobby Cheney gets put out. Oh, no.
Tyler Ducharme.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. And no caution.
No caution. Because they were
Oh, now it is.
Oh. No, because nobody's behind Tyler. So
there's a whole, right there's a whole pile of cars coming around.
They actually blinked out on my side, so I didn't see them.
Wow. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Caution this late in the race. This is a game changer.
Yeah, we gotta go back and check this out because...
Yeah, what happened?
Well, they went 3 wide. I didn't quite go back far enough here. Hold on.
But it looked like it was after the 3 wide miss. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Okay, now the whole pack's coming up on Bobby Cheney right here. I'm going to go to a different view, because this is where it started getting kind of ugly. Okay, they powered around him, and then they started getting... Benjamin Nelson was right here. Tyler Ducharme on the outside. They're going 3 wide. Connor Anton in there. Benjamin got up into Tyler. Tyler comes down trying to keep that side draft. And it looks like he's just going to drive right into Connor Anton.
Yeah.
And that bounces Bobby Cheney out of it. And then Connor comes back down again into Connor Anton. And that spins him out. Well then, as he's sliding, he slid it up onto the track. kind of did it on purpose, I think, to bring the caution out. I don't know. I'm not the admin. I'm just saying. That's what it looks like here. So, all right. Well, that keeps everybody alive here. 7 to go. 6 to go at the line. It's going to be a nail biter on the edge of your seat racing here to finish us up.
Yeah, there's enough laps left for them to have a 2 to possibly a 1-lap dash shootout competition here, and it's going to be interesting to see. And Bobby Cheney will get back on the lead lap.
Yep. Wow, good deal. And he didn't hit anything.
No.
So the damage to his car there was very, very minimal. If any, it might be a little bit on the right front, slightly. Just a slight little crinkle on the fender. His car looks okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's back in competition now, baby. Look out, boys. Gotta think about it. He come off of a win last night in that truck series, and I know he was just hating it that he was a lap down.
Yeah.
So, well, I think one more interview here. Let's get a word in with Aaron Davis. You got a copy? Aaron? I know he can hear me. Aaron Davis. All right, we'll put him down there then. Let's try the PC one. Aaron Davis. Okay, he ain't answering any of them. Wow. All right. Delonte Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
I don't know why Aaron wouldn't talk to us, but well, second place right now, brother. Man, what a run!
Yeah, it's hectic. I've literally been in every single wreck this race except for that last one. I don't understand how this car is still perfect, but I don't know. It's gonna be crazy here.
Well, coming from 18th to second place, that's got to really feel good.
Oh yeah, it always feels good, and especially with me running the super speedways. I'm not really a person for super speedways. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then normally I get wrecked. So I don't know. We're kind of in the catbird seat here because we're starting on the outside, so it can go either way. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. If I got somebody that's gonna push me, I might be able to get out in front of Aaron. But as of right now, I don't know. The outside's not really good unless you get a good jump.
Well, I know this, it's just going to be a few laps, but I think that outside line is going to build up. I think there's going to be a lot of cars up there probably working with you. So, I don't know. It's just my opinion. But, yeah, the inside's going to be strong, but the outside's pretty strong on the straightaways.
Yeah, but of course you got to have enough cars lined up.
Right.
To make that form. So, I guess it just all depends on people behind us. I know Benjamin Nelson's pretty hungry. He's not really forcing the issue this race, but there's been a couple times that I'm like, come on, calm down, let's calm down. And then Connor's another one, and he's just, oh my God, he rammed me a couple times. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. We all might just mayhem again. So I'm hoping not, but I always think for the worst. So.
Well, you've kept that car pretty clean tonight, dodged a lot of accidents and stuff. And, a clean car here is definitely a key factor. And you're out front, it could be a winning combination for you.
It could be. And if so, that's great. But, we're not in the chase, so we're just out here for bragging rights now.
Well, bring it home, Delonte. I want to see you in victory lane tonight.
We're going to try.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
What room were you in?
12.
Okay. Well, I don't know why Aaron wouldn't talk to us. Still there, Jeff?
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Well, Sean Williams up to 17th. And he'll go to 16th right here. He's going to pass up Brian Wortman as he comes down pit road. If it was me, I'd probably take 4 fresh tires too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not? You know,
Exactly.
got to keep that thing with that little bit of damage. It's driving a little wonky anyhow. Oh, he didn't even stop. I would have. Heck, he come down. He might as well have. Oh well. Okay, lights are out. We're gonna have a 3-lap shootout here, Jeff. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 3 laps is still a lot of laps to turn around Talladega, and that's enough to have something happen. So it'll be an edge of your seat nail biter for sure. I mean, you know, just kind of watching how these guys are going to race, because they know it's the last 3 laps. They want to race probably a whole lot harder than what they have been. So I don't know. Might be another bumper hook in there somewhere.
What do you think of Cody Miller with the comeback he's had?
Yes, I mean, that's just a spotlight of the night right now is him, because he had a internet connectivity issue, received throughput, and went a couple laps down, maybe I think it was lap down, battled back from that, and is back on the lead lap and in contention to finish well and possibly even get a win here tonight.
Yes, sir. Well, we're about to find out just how good Aaron Davis's driving skills are going to be here on this restart. See if Delonte and Benjamin Nelson can get something going up on that high side. Cody Miller, if they can pretty much stay the way they are right here, I'll tell you what, that upper line could prevail.
Yeah, it could.
Ariotti's up there with them.
Yeah, if those guys can get hooked up just right, I think you might be onto something.
Connor Anton. Aaron Cummings is up there. We got a lot of good racers up on the high side, so we'll get them going one more time here, Jeff.
Yep, we'll do.
This will be it, folks. Caution comes out now. The race is over.
They'll end under caution.
Yes, sir.
All right, pace car heads back for pit road. Wait for the drivers to get the green flag. Wow, they're taking off already, and they're not even in the restart zone yet. But back to green flag racing here at Talladega.
Good jump. Delonte, not sure if he wants to duck in behind, but if he's going to stay in the draft, he's got to, because everybody dropped to the bottom. Nobody stayed up on that high side. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I can't believe that. Well, Bobby Cheney is struggling to keep up. I'm not sure if he didn't get the memo on the green start there, green flag start or what, I don't know. But he's going to finish 10th anyhow. Aaron Davis. 2 to go for these guys at the line. Cedric Hunter, Benjamin Nelson, and Cody Miller, 4th. Well, Delonte and them are going to make a move. They better get the hustling.
Yeah.
Gas pedals on the right. Yep. Gas pedals on the right, Delonte. 3 of them up there. Not enough. They need a couple more. He'd like Cody Miller to pull out in front of Delonte or with them or something. And Cedric Hunter is not leaving the bumper of Aaron Davis.
No, he isn't.
But I can see a bumper hook coming. Because these guys they're not real tight yet. But here they go to take the white flag. One more lap, folks. Can Aaron Davis hold them off? What's going to happen, Jeff? Cody going to pull out? Is Cedric,
don't know.
or is
anybody's game?
Yeah, Cedric could pull out and pull all them guys with him, and I'll bet you that's what he's going to do.
It's a possibility. Oh, looks like the 79 got a little loose right there, but he saved it.
Here goes Cody to the outside.
Oh, he dives back in. I just don't think
coming to the checker. Oh boy, I don't know.
They ain't got to run. They can't do it.
Nope, they're not going to be able to do it, and Aaron Davis will come home with the win here tonight. Woohoo! Way to go, Aaron.
Cedric Hunter will finish in second. Benjamin Nelson in third. Cody Miller finishes fourth.
Very good, very good. All right, well, we'll drag him down here and start. I don't know if Aaron will talk to us now or not. I don't know.
Well, we can find out. Here he comes. I'll drag both.
Aaron, you got a copy? Aaron Davis. Why won't he talk to us? I don't get it.
Hello?
Aaron.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you talk to us before?
I have to have both my TeamSpeak users in my channel.
Okay. Well, congrats on the win. Tell us about that finish.
Well, I knew Cedric had damage, and I timed it with Delant to get with me, and then I saw that wreck in my mirror, and I saw Delant go to the outside to try to pass me. So I saw that Cedric got underneath him, and he was going to the back. So after that, I knew Cedric had damage and he couldn't do anything, so I kind of dragged my brakes so that he couldn't back up to Nelson and get a big run on me. So I just rode that, and nobody had anything for me until like the very end of the tribal there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a finish there at the very end, man. I didn't even know who was going to win. Were you a little concerned about somebody pulling out on you?
Yeah, I was concerned people like behind Cedric, because I didn't know if Cedric had... I knew if Cedric could back up and get to Nelson, he could get a big run. But I thought like Nelson or people back there like Tyler and Hunt could get a big run and come on the outside, and I wouldn't be able to block them, but they didn't really get organized.
Yeah, that's what we were seeing. I was really thinking Cedric was going to pull out there and pull Benjamin with him, and they'd get a run on you. Cody tried it, just didn't have the muscle there behind him with Delante and them. But man, a great win here tonight, Aaron. Let's go back to the beginning of the race there with them bumper hooks. Man, it's just dreadful, these bumper hooks. What do you think about all that?
Yeah. So when I hooked Jared at the beginning, I wasn't even trying to push. It was just so subtle. If you move just a little bit on their bumper, they will get hooked. If you're going one direction and they're going the other, even if it's just a little bit, you get hooked. And the same thing happened with Northrop. I just went into two and slid up a little bit. He slid down a little bit, and I was just right at his left rear and hooked him. I didn't mean to do either of them. It was all by accident, but it took out a lot of chase cars. I felt bad about that, but it's just how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's I wish for whatever pull I would have, which is none. I wish they'd fix that and take that out of there. I mean, that just causes so many cautions for needless cautions for something that could probably just be easily fixed. But
yeah.
Well, congrats on your win. Anybody you want to thank tonight for this victory, Aaron?
I just want to thank everybody that puts the races on, Bobby and Gable and Randy for adminning, and thanks to Cedric. I worked with him a lot of the race, and good luck to everybody next week in the chase.
All right, Aaron. Well, it's been a long time since we've seen you in Victory Lane, so man, eat that up and go enjoy that. Party it up, brother. Congrats.
Yep, it's been about 3 years since I won an SRA race, so it feels pretty good.
Yeah, I'll bet it does. All right, Jeff, you got second?
I sure do. Cedric Hunter, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, tell us about that run you was having out there tonight. Man, you were a big mover out there. You started 25th, and you got your way up to second place in this race. Kind of a chaotic race out here tonight, though, with all of the cautions and all the wrecks that were happening and some of those bumper hooks. But kind of tell us your thoughts on it and how it feels to be in second place.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting with the bumper hooks and everything that happened, and we got kind of unlucky, or we got a little bit of bad luck there at the beginning of the race and got caught up in, I think, the very first wreck, and we had a little bit of damage, but the car overall after we got it fixed felt pretty good. As long as I stayed in a group, I was fine. So for me to finish second with a car that maybe wasn't as good as it could be is really good, and I'm really happy with where I finished.
Exactly, yeah, you were a championship contender going into tonight's race, and you were in a three-way tie with Connor Anton, Bobby Cheney, and with Connor Anton, Bobby Cheney. I about said yourself, but excuse me on that. Anyway, but with those two in mind, and you being in a three-way tie with them, where do you think you kind of sum up into the chase going forward now after tonight's race?
I'm pretty sure with there's a couple drivers that actually like Kyle Putz and Freddie that got bad luck and stuff like that, got involved in a couple of wrecks at the beginning. They were kind of unlucky, and I'm pretty sure they fell out of the chase. So I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm pretty sure I'm into the final 6, which is which is actually awesome.
Yeah, it's an awesome feat to be able to accomplish that and go for a championship at the end of the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Well, we talked to a few drivers tonight, and kind of tell us what your thoughts are on this. And me and Rudy kind of talked about it a little bit too with the bumper hooks and into perspective and in mind here. I've kind of noticed that from last night's truck race, one of the incidents, and from tonight's race, one of the incidents, it kind of looks like there's, when you hit the car a certain way, it's kind of like you got to be right at the middle. The middle of your front bumper has to be almost right to the middle of the back bumper for it to work properly. If not, it kind of seems like there's kind of like a net coating bubble on the back sides of the back end bumper there, and if you kind of get those in a wrong direction, that's kind of what makes that happen, or just kind of hitting the back of the car a little too hard in general. What's kind of your take on that? Do you kind of think that might be a cause, is the kind of like a little bit of a visible wall there between the bumpers?
Yeah, it's definitely something that is a problem, I guess, with iRacing and the play track racing, and just overall with actually most cars. I think the worst is the K&N cars. They're really, really bad for that, and it's something that hopefully in the future they'll be able to get it fixed, or it won't happen. But I think with the added bumper hooks and stuff like that, it's something obviously you hate to see, but it definitely added a little bit of excitement in the race, and I'm pretty sure it put on a good show. So.
Exactly. Well, Cedric, congratulations on your second place finish here tonight. Do you have anybody you like to give thanks or shout to before you go celebrate?
Huge shout out to basically everyone that worked with me throughout the race. Trying to think of a couple names like Aaron, Delonte, Ben at the end of the race, Tyler Ducharme at one point. You had Bobby Cheney in there too. Basically just everybody that helped me get to the second place finish. I want to give a huge shout out to my spotter for tonight, Zach Hall. He was all a really big help and got me in position for the top 3. Shout out to all the admins and everything. I appreciate them letting me race and doing what I do in their backyard. So it's greatly appreciated. And huge thank you to you guys and putting on the broadcast and the show that you guys do.
All right. Thank you, Cedric. And once again, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Talladega. Good luck next week in Atlanta.
Thanks, guys.
Rudy?
Benjamin Nelson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you come in third tonight. You kind of drifted back in the field a little ways there for a while, and it looked like you were kind of out of it, but you managed to work your way back up through with the cautions coming into play. Talk about that last pit stop you had. I mean, that was like a record pit stop. Was it just a splash of gas, or what was it?
Yeah, it was no tires and a splash. As quick as I could get in and out of pit road was the strategy there.
Well, I'll tell you, it worked. It worked in your favor, brother, because you put that Subway car right up in contention here tonight. Now, were you in talking with Cedric and possibly working out some kind of a deal, maybe where you guys could get a run on Aaron to go buy him, or not?
Yeah, we were just making a deal to see if we could work together. We didn't know what was going to happen. We only worked together before the last restart, so we didn't really plan anything. We just got together and did something together. I tried to help him win.
Yeah, because I think if you guys could have pulled out on Aaron, like maybe on the backstretch or something, I think you could have got him. But it just seemed like everybody was so afraid to pull out because somebody would slip underneath and take that position away from him. But anyhow, congrats on third, Benjamin. Man, great run out there tonight. That was really a good, solid run for you. So anybody you want to thank tonight for your third place finish?
Yeah, first of all, you guys for putting on these great broadcasts that you do. And my team, Nexus Esports, they're behind me all the way. And my stream that I'm streaming to right now on YouTube. That's pretty cool. I love my supporters. I love all my subscribers. They're awesome, and I love the league. It's so much competition. It's so much fun. I love these guys.
All right, Benjamin. Well, we'll see you next week at Atlanta, brother. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, Bobby Cheney's in the booth here with us. Bobby, you got the rundown of who's going to make it in next week?
Yes, we actually have a 4-way tie.
Ooh.
So what happens is here we go to a tiebreaker, which first is wins. So Freddie has 3 wins, so he's in. And then when the other drivers don't have wins, we go to top 5s, which puts David Shutt in and puts Connor Anton in. He has 2 top 5s to my 1 top 5, so I get left out. And our top 6 is Ariotti, Cedric Hunter, Femi Olot, David Shutt, Freddie De La Rosa, and Connor Anton with your top 6 that are run next week. And I got left out because I didn't have enough top 5s. So
wow,
but, hey, it is what it is. I don't give a shit. We'll go next week and.
Yeah, that's that's all you can do is just you got to take what's given to you. Rules are the rules, whether it's your league or not.
Hey, it kind of sucks, but it kind of doesn't because that was fun. That's what I want to see. This is why I created this chase for this league.
Yep.
Just to give more drivers a shot and feel like they have a shot, and it worked out perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better run there. It all came down. If I'd have finished 9th, Connor would have been out, So, but hey, it is what it is, and I'm glad it worked out that way, and hopefully they have fun.
Okay, well, it's going to be interesting next week at Atlanta, Bobby.
It is, because you'll have them guys running, then you'll have guys that ain't got anything to lose, so it should be fun.
Yeah, guys will be in there battling for the win, and they ain't even in the chase, so yes, sir.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, like I said, this is why we run we take 12 and we take 6 after 3 races. So, more people to have a title. So, next week's season finale, both Sunday and Monday, should be amazing to watch. I actually have a shot in that. So, we'll go out and give her hell, and all them other drivers will too. A lot of great drivers in here. And I just wanted to say something too, Rudy, if you don't mind. After next week's races, Sunday and Monday, so probably Tuesday on, and we'll have a week off then, and then come back. We'll take a week off to come back to following start season. That Tuesday, following the Monday night Gen 6 race, we're going to open up recruiting. I don't know if we're going to open up for Gen 6 and trucks, but definitely going to be opening up for trucks. So just pay attention to the website, and I'll let you know for sure next week. It's more than likely going to be open for both of them. So we'll just say that both of them will be open. Trucks Gen 6 for next season will be open the Tuesday following the Monday's Gen 6 race. So you'll go to the website, simracingauthority.com, and you will see a link at the top, have a green light, and it'll say apply now. You click that, fill out the information. It sends me an email, and we'll look you over and see if you got what it takes to run with these guys. Even if you don't, I mean, you don't think you're that fast. It's not a big deal. I can't keep up with them. Let's come out and have fun. It's all about having fun, and it's a great community. And, it's a good group of guys you can get to know and hang out with. Like I said, we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in here sometimes together and play games with each other. So if you want to join that community, we're opening up to you guys. So just remember that. And that's about all I got, Rudy.
Well, I can attest to that, Bobby. You guys are a great community. I'll tell you what, you guys have been together for a lot of years, and that really means a lot,
Yeah, yeah, it does. And like I said, we've known you, Rudy, for just as long, 4 or 5 years at least. And, we don't really open it up that, we're a close-knit, tight community, and we don't usually open it up to, like, the whole, service. But we're going to go ahead and do some recruiting and pick who we want. So,
very good.
It'll be available for you guys.
Very good, very good. All right, Bobby. Well, thank you, and we'll see what you can do next week. Even though you're not in the chase, let's see what you can do. You said you run pretty good at Atlanta.
Yeah, we'll go as hard as that car will allow me to go. So I'll be up here mixing it up, hopefully.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, running down through the results here, folks. Aaron Davis coming home with the win here tonight. Big congratulations to him. He said the first time. I think didn't he say it was the first time he's ever won, or no, the first time in 3 years that he's won.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years since he's won. So he finally made it back into victory lane. Cedric Hunter finishing second. Benjamin Nelson third. Cody Miller fourth. That was a heck of a comeback for him. Delonte Ballard fifth. Ryan Hunt sixth. Tyler Ducharme seventh. Ariotti, our points leader going into next week. Well, they all reset to 0, but he was a points leader coming into tonight. He will be back in 8th. Connor Anton 9th. And Bobby Chaney, not making the chase, finishes 10th. If he could have just finished one more position. Yeah.
Yep. Jonathan Cogswell will finish in 11th place tonight. Femi Olat will finish 12th. Aaron Cummings will finish in 13th. James Coolbally will finish in 14th. David Shutt in 15th. Sean Williams in 16th. Brian Workman in 17th. Stephanie Lessentine will finish in 18th. Finishing 19th will be Marcus Richardson. And rounding out the top 20 will be Caden Henry. Rudy?
Lachlan McMillan 21st. Josh Robin 22nd. Bobby Maiden 3rd in 23rd. Jared Darling 24th, Nick Northrup 25th, Freddie Del La Rosa 26th, and Brian O'Shell 27th. So again, congratulations to our winner tonight, Aaron Davis, making it into victory lane here at Talladega for the SRA MS Awareness Gen 6 Series. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We'll see you next week for the season finale in both series, Sunday and Monday night. You're not going to want to miss that. So until next time, stay safe and have a good night.